Hello everybody, Flamin' Shark back with another video. Today giving you guys my review to my blind commentary, blind reaction to episodes 48 to 52 of Hunter x Hunter. We did the next 5 episodes of the Yorknew City arc, and it was awesome. One of the better sets of the series. Still my favorite episode, does so far at least hold at 47. But no, that was just fantastic. Absolutely loved it. There was a lot of great stuff in there, just really solid throughout. And we left at a really hyped spot, which has me very excited for our next Hunter x Hunter commentary, because I'm sure that'll also be fantastic. So I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, you know, I'm really looking forward to more Hunter x Hunter. It should be a lot of fun, and I guess we'll see what happens. The Phantom Troop's amazing. We got a lot of Crollo in this one. I guess before we talk about the reaction, especially since I didn't mention it like at all until the very end of my reaction, there's links down below in the description. BitChute Mega links to the reaction, but then also, and then possibly more. There's another site that I want to test, so if there's a third site, then that might be an option if you want to look at it. But BitChute and Mega will definitely be down there. And then in addition to that, we're also going to have, in addition to that, there'll also be the Discord server, the Twitter I barely use, the My Anime List, all that stuff. And the Patreon, of course, which has, like I said, movie poll going on. Spirited Away is probably going to win, so if you don't want to bother, you know, I mean, if you want to just support me for the sake of supporting me, hey, absolutely, that's great. But if you just want to vote on the polls, I'd probably wait until next month, because Spirited Away is almost definitely winning. But next month there's going to be 2 polls, so you definitely want to be a part of that. You know, so there'll be a poll for the cartoon movies, the anime movies, whatever. There'll be a lot of stuff going on there, so that'll be really fun. And yeah, I don't think there'll be any show polls next month. I doubt we'll get to that stage, but I do think I'm going to be getting through a lot of different shows. There's going to be a lot of things moving around. I mean, already, you know, I just recently finished Mob and OKKO. That's why Steins Gate and One Punch Man are here. I'm finishing Fairy Tail this rotation. Ruby's going to be here. My Hero is going to be soon. Ultimate Alien's going to be soon. A new series that I've already decided on is going to be soon, so we're getting there. So it's probably really not going to be too much longer before I probably have some type of poll for a new series, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, no, so all that's going to be really fun to check out. But actually talking about the Hunter x Hunter episodes that I just reacted to, literally just turned off the camera for my episode 52 reaction and turned the camera back on for my little review, in quotes, although this one will probably be mostly an actual review of sorts. These episodes were really fun. We got a lot of Crollo, like I was about to say before I paused for some link promotion. Crollo has been an interesting character. I guess he's kind of like what I was expecting, but, you know, he definitely has a kind soul, in a sense, I guess, if that's a way to put it. Like, obviously he's a very horrible person, but he has that kind of empathy for his friends, and that while still just being he's got a very kind of like dark poet almost vibe to him, especially given his like super saucy look, and then on top of the fact that he's literally writing shit down because of his power and stuff all the time, so it makes a lot of sense. And I really love it. It's really cool. And, yeah, you know, it's a lot of fun to see what Crollo can actually do, and that he's kind of a jack-of-all-trades of sorts, which he's not the only one that we have, but it's a really interesting ability, and it's a very classic kind of anime-style ability. And eventually he comes across his worthy opponents in Daddy and Granddaddy Zoldyck, the father and grandfather of Killua, who I did not expect we would get to see either of them fight this early in the show. I kind of wasn't sure if Crollo would even fight in this arc, but we're getting all 3 fighting against each other in what seems like an actually pretty even fight, at least 2-on-1. So that's pretty insane. And then episode 52 actually ended with the attempt at the final blow by Dad, and Granddad was willing to die to do it, to take it, to make sure Crollo took it, but they went for the big shot, and it created a huge boom, and we're going to see next episode what actually happened. So that's going to be really interesting to see if it actually worked. Other things that happened, obviously, like Phantom Troop people are looking for revenge on Kurapika for killing Uvo. Gon and Killua got captured by the Phantom Troop, got taken to their base, and was around all of them pretty much, with the exception of Crollo and, of course, Uvo, because he's dead. And it was really interesting interactions that Killua and Gon in particular had with all of them, especially the samurai boy who was like the friend of Uvo. And then, of course, he wanted them to get inducted into the Phantom Troop and was waiting for Crollo to return to do that. But obviously, he lost them because they're smart and they were able to escape. So that was really cool. We got some stuff with Neon and Crollo, just having a conversation. Neon did Crollo's fortune, and just a lot of fun stuff like that. That was just really cool interactions that gave us some nice little sauce for Neon, but also a lot of insight into Crollo, who obviously does appear to be the more important character. You would of course assume that, but I guess you never know. But Crollo, obviously, you get a better idea for his character and kind of the things that he does and who he is and all that jazz. And that was really cool, so I really enjoyed his time with Neon. Kurapika's just getting cucked. He keeps wanting to go out and fight the Phantom Troop, but the Northstrad boss, daddy boy, keeps saying, like, hey, no, we need to protect my daughter. Come back here. Get back here. Don't go fight. No, we need you to protect in case they come to us. And so Kurapika, I don't know if I can protect. I attack. And it's like, he's just being told to protect. But Kurapika's one daddy who only knows one mood, and it's offense. And trust me, he can fuck you up. He can also fuck you. So, whichever you prefer, Kurapika's got your back. Literally. Actually, a little lower than your back. Yeah. Anyways, no, Kurapika's amazing, though. You guys know I'm a big mark for Kurapika now, which is a thing that's kind of happened in the recent Hunter x Hunter reactions, really since this arc started, but it just got worse and worse leading up to last time, where it just jizzed all over the place for Kurapika, because that was a thing that happened. And yeah, trying to think of what else happened that was interesting. We met the appraiser guy, and we had kind of fun little story with him. I believe that was the first episode of the set, episode 48. Gon, Killua, and Leo Rio met this appraiser boy, or maybe it was just Gon and Killua. I think it was just Gon and Killua, actually. And we had a fun time with them. And basically, they were like, "Hey, are you guys help us with the auction and get us our money or whatever, and we're gonna be busy trying to hunt down the Phantom Troop." Even though Killua knew that, like, they were no match for the Phantom Troop, and it's like, fuck that shit, you get what I'm saying. So it was really interesting. Another thing was, when they got captured, it was really funny to see them trying to pretend they didn't know Hisoka. And then that moment where Hisoka almost killed Killua was just amazing. So there was a lot of, like, great little interactions with Hisoka, even though Hisoka really did nothing in that scene besides the one moment where he almost sliced Killua's neck open with one of his cards. So, I mean, besides that, Hisoka did nothing in that entire scene, but just his presence, like, you could feel the presence. It was an actual force in the episode, which was really cool. So I really appreciated that. Also, Shizuku just not remembering losing in an arm wrestling battle to Gon was fucking hilarious. That was great. Of course, she used her right hand, but it was still just hilarious that she had no memory of it. And apparently, when she forgets something, it's gone forever. She never remembers it, which is awesome. I fucking find that hilarious and just so random, but it's the perfect little addition to make her more of a potato, and I guess in a sense arguably a bit more likable, but I already love her. Like I said, I'm 2 for 3 on the girls. because I'm not a fan of the gun one who can read your mind, your memories. I'm more it's more the dick healer and not Kurapika, and then of course Shizuku. God, I hope I'm saying that right name. It might be Shikuzu, but that just doesn't roll off the tongue. Shizuku is definitely a name, so that rolls way better. But it's just, every time I say that, I feel like I'm thinking of a character from either another show or like a real person or something, and it's bothering me. And because I'm thinking of that other person, I'm like, okay, that can't be their name. I must be thinking of that other person, even though I'm fairly certain that's her name. And I'm going to find out in a second when I check. But whatever the case may be, these were some great episodes. I didn't think I had anything like too crazy of a reaction to any of it, but it was all just generally good, and that's been a lot of Hunter x Hunter for me. But whatever the case may be, I think I'm going to sign off here. So Flamin' Shark sign off. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.